Hey guys, welcome back to Snake Limited. Today we are pulling another clutch of eggs that just hatched. Let me see, or not hatched, but laid. Clutch 26. And she was about 5 days late. So I can show you the female here. Here's an OD pied, and I already have her in a fresh tub. She's not one of the kind of nicer or higher expression OD pieds that I have. But she is being paired to a Super OD pied combo male, so hopefully we make some nice Super OD pieds out of it. But this is kind of one of those examples of where you shouldn't really panic if the female's a little late. She was about 5 days late laying her eggs, and she actually laid 6 beautiful eggs, and still looks like she's in good shape. And the eggs are actually humongous. There were 6 of them. They were over 700 grams total. And this female, so today was the 7th. That last female was due the 2nd. She just laid today. This female here, she was actually, she's from the previous video, but she was due the 5th, and she laid on the 2nd. So she was a few days early and laid nice eggs. And the Orange Dream female was a few days late and laid 6 nice eggs. And I can show you the eggs here too. They all look very big. Like I said, there's 6 of them. They're 700 plus grams, so they're actually huge eggs. They're probably all around 115, 120 grams a piece. So they're huge, and I'll candle them here shortly, but they should all be healthy. So I have 2 clutches in the incubator right now that we're going to be making potential Super Orange Dream, Enchi Leopard, Yellow Belly pieds out of, which is awesome, which I'm excited about. So my odds on those clutches have been terrible so far in terms of, I was trying to make more female pieds that were Super OD combos because I don't have any adult females that are that. I have 2 holdbacks so far, but out of, like, at this point, I think 16 to 17 eggs, I've only had 2 females that actually came out Super OD. In my last clutch, that was a Super OD pied clutch, was 10 eggs, and I only had 3 females in there, so I hit pretty bad odds in that. And only one of them was a visible Super OD. That was the clutch that produced 3 all-white snakes, which were probably ivory pieds. So I didn't see anything in those 2 other females in there, so I decided to put them up for sale, because I don't know what they are. So hopefully I have, I think, a total of either 11 or 12 eggs remaining from the Super OD pied project, including these ones that just got laid today. So I'm hoping that out of some of those clutches I can produce a few more females, and I hope my female ratio goes a lot higher in those, because I need some to keep, and then I need some to pair up to sell, because I have so many of these males left from those clutches, plus I'm obviously going to have more from what's remaining. So these eggs look nice and plump. I hope they'll candle okay. I hope our female ratio gets a little higher. Now these aren't going to be hatching until the beginning of December. So these, by the time they're ready to fly to a new home, it's going to be around Christmas time. So they will not be able to ship until next year. So by that time, they'll probably be 2-3 months old. So they'll probably be a decent size by the time they're ready for a new home. So anything late at this point, I think I have, let's see, I'm looking at my little chart I keep here. She just laid, so she was due the 2nd or 3rd. Today's the, well, she shed September 3rd-ish, and obviously she laid today, which is October 7th. And then I have this female who I believe is ovulating. I believe she's ovulating as well. I haven't ultrasounded them yet, but she is ovulating. I think she is. I'm still waiting for her to get over like the follicle, the follicle hump. She ends up getting up into the like mid-teens and then never goes anywhere. She locks, but she's not going anywhere. So anything laid at this point, and here's the black exanthic female who's currently ovulating. Hopefully she has a bigger clutch than my last one, because that clutch is only 5 eggs and I only had 1 black exanthic out of it, which I'm sure you saw the video of already. So I'm hoping her clutch is a little bigger. She's a bigger female. So, I mean, her eggs, if she's ovulating now and she sheds in the next 2 weeks, she probably actually won't be laying eggs until, I don't know, what is it? Probably close to December, because she's not even going to have her pre-lay shed for another couple weeks. So Yeah, I mean these clutches that are taking a while to get here, and this is the granite pied. She's bull wrapping. She's one of my biggest females. She's been breeding all season and still has not gone. And she's actually bred to a proven male, which is my Super OD pied combo male from Ozzy. He's already have 2 or 3 clutches laid or hatched. So she's just taking a while to go, but she's humongous. So she ends up ever laying eggs. You know, I'll be getting hopefully a huge clutch out of her. And I really want to kind of move that granite pied project along a little further. And so if I can get some OD, leopard, enchy, yellow belly granite pieds out of there, hopefully they look really cool. And we can move that project along a little bit as well. And I can start working that into probably clown. That would be awesome. So we still have some clutches I'm kind of waiting on. There's potentially at least 3 more at this point. There's still females I'm breeding because there's, I think, 3 females in the Ultramel or Ultra Pied project that are currently still breeding, that are building. And then within a month or so, we're actually going to start repairing females or pairing new females for next season already. So we're already at the point where I still have 3 or 4 or 5 females that I'm pairing from this year, but pretty soon we're going to start breeding females for next year already. So I need to start going back through my females that bred last year, see where their follicle development is, and figure out who I want to pair them up to. Because the 2 males that I've been kind of waiting to raise up that I got earlier in the year still aren't ready yet. Like this is the Confusion combo double het DG clown male. I think he'll be ready around the time the DG clown females are ready to breed. The Pastave pied het MJ male that I've been growing up since last year, he hatched last December. I haven't seen any sperm plugs yet in him, but I did start throwing him in with a lightning pied female, a double visual. So hopefully at some point they start to, lock up and produce some potential Pastave lightning pieds next year at some point. So that's where we're at. It's kind of the end of the season for this year, but I mean, basically, there aren't really seasons. You know, you have your pairings from last year, you keep working on them, you know, you get closer to when most of your females from the season have already bred, but then you immediately go into new pairings again because the females that had bred earlier in the year are going to be close to back up to size and building follicles again. So it's just a continuous cycle. And hopefully, our season next year is as big with clutches as it was this year, because next year we have a lot bigger, more higher end combos coming out with DG Pied, DG Clown, and things like that. So thanks for tuning in. I'm going to get this clutch candled, put it in the incubator, and get back to work.